How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be making a simple bottle opener plaque that gets a custom engraving from the Muse Core 45 watt laser. Having recently set up my M1 caliber from Recon, batching out a dozen of these was simple as ever. Each piece was cut to 11.5 inches and then was dog-eared with an old 60-degree sled I had from a previous project. I made a little mark on the stop block so I could repeat the angle easily. I added a chamfer to the face of the plaque over at the router table. I then smoothed over the edges a bit with some 120 grit before heading inside to the laser. As I mentioned in the previous video, adding transfer tape helps cut down on scorch marks. Following a short learning curve, the Muse Core from Full Spectrum Laser is a really great option if you're in the market for a desktop CO2 laser. Be sure to use my promo code in the description to save some money on your purchase. The cutting area is 20 inches by 12 inches, so there's plenty of room to lay these out. Powering up the air assist nozzle and the internal fan is as simple as 2 screen taps. For this design, I load a purchased SVG file into Inkscape and then export it as a PDF. Loading into Retina Engraved 3 is a breeze. It does love PDFs after all. My laser manually focuses, but this is easy with the focus billet. Loosen the knob on the side, slide it down until the tip is just above the puck, and tighten and then remove. Positioning the engraving on the workpiece is next. The Run the Perimeter function on the laser allows me to dial it in precisely. Once it is tracing the area that I want, then we are ready to proceed to the final step. The first step of the engraving is the raster, which is the sweeping motion from side to side. I have chosen 500 DPI at 100% power and 50% speed. This will leave a clean, deep engraving. After that is complete, it will do an outline of everything, which is known as the vector, which I have set for 45% power and 100% speed. I do not want it to blow out the small details of wood left from the rastering step. And now to close the lid and hit start. While this runs, I wanted to take a moment to share with you my thoughts on the Full Spectrum Laser Muse Core. I have been running my laser for about 3 months, and prior to purchase, I did months of research to try to find close competitors to the Glowforge. They have a lot of marketing campaigns, so I was saturated only with Glowforge information early on. My experience so far is that you do have more setup out of the box. It is not exactly plug and play, but I had no prior experience, and mirror alignment only took about an hour after watching some videos online. Full Spectrum Laser also has published their own short videos on YouTube to address common questions, setup, and even some software functionality breakout sessions which have been invaluable. I decided to go with the Muse Core for a couple reasons when compared to the Glowforge. One was cost and the other was add-ons. I was able to get a 45 watt upgrade, a larger water cooler, and a beefy external fan, and still come in under cost of the competitor. Add-ons that can be purchased from the manufacturer include a rise